Okay. Voyage without passion or purpose. Unified against the mastermind, Kokichi. The students must survive a class trial without knowing the murder or the murderer or the victim. Also, welcome back. An unpredictable trial begins. Yes, okay, there. I like how it just shows the press right there when it used to show like a silhouette of the body. It's very interesting. Okay. So I have 4. I don't think there's really much I can. Oh, I can buy these things. Reveals V points. Instantly silences loud voices. The keywords in the first speaker's argument will be shown from the start. Increase the amount of letter cubes. Makes it easier to push opponents back. The tension gauge will increase at a faster rate. I think I want the V points. I think that'd be cool. Maybe. Or maybe I should get this. This would make it easier. This would make it cooler. This would make it easier. I want this one. Set. Set, yes. What was the, one that Maki gave me? I forgot. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. What did I get rid of? So what? Oh, okay, I see. That's the one that Maki gave. Yeah. This is the shock when an obstacle is hit. Removes the time penalty for breaking. You know what? I think it'll be fine without the Maki one, so yeah. View the handbook. I really need to read all of these. I'm sorry, the class trial is gonna be just a little bit, you know. The victim's body was discovered in the hangar where the exocell is stored. The victim was crushed by a hydraulic press. For this reason, their remains cannot be identified. Oh boy. Okay. Hatch's electronic lock. The 2 exocells at the scene of the crime. One was in storage with its cockpit closed. The other was in the middle of the hangar with its hatch open and its cockpit exposed. There's enough space in the cockpit for one person. There's an electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocubs can open. Okay, hydraulic press. The hydraulic press's controls are a short distance away from the device itself. There are 2 buttons labeled up and down. It also features a safety function. The body was crushed by the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable. Yes. There are 2 buttons labeled up and down. That's interesting. The hydraulic press's safety function causes it to stop when its infrared sensor detects a living thing. A disassembled crossbow from the Ultimate Assassin's research lab. It was stored in a large black case. It was complicated to assemble and would be difficult for anyone who wasn't taught how. Kaito was the only one taught how. But Maki also knows how to assemble it, so you have to take that into consideration. A case that had a disassembled crossbow in it. The crossbow does not fit in the case unless it is disassembled. Found on the floor of the hangar's bathroom. The tips of all 3 arrows were wet with blood. Where was that third one? Found in the corner of the bathroom, the label is stained with blood, so the only visible word is poison. We don't know what kind of poison it is. Determined to have come from the Ultimate Detective's research lab. Honestly, that sort of looks like one of the antidotes instead. Determined to have come from the Ultimate Detectives Research Lab, yes. A small puddle of blood in the middle of the hangar's bathroom. Smaller bloodstains were found leading to the door out of the bathroom. A window roughly 8 inches wide, though it's too small for a person, an object could fit through it. The screen's black and nothing's happening? I have the stream running. Like, on another thing, and it seems perfectly fine. Can you still hear me? That's weird then. When the body was discovered, only the left sleeve was sticking out from the hydraulic press. A single small hole can be seen where the sleeve is sticking out. If you can't see anything, I just say, refresh. A bloodstain is smeared from the hangar's bathroom to the hydraulic press, as though something was dragged. The night before the body was discovered, Himiko was seen going to the hangar and coming back before the exocells returned. She had a black bag with her on the way there, but she didn't have it when she came back. People's account. It is protected... Okay, the hangar's front shutter. It is protected by an electric barrier, and if someone approaches it, an alarm will sound throughout the academy. The alarm can be disabled with the alarm remote. The control panel for the electric barrier is next to the shutter. It has marks on it as though it was struck by something sharp. When used, it scatters particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves, rendering electronic communication and sensors unusable. Lasts for about 2 hours and covers an area of about 50 yards. Each can only be used once. Of the 3 that were made, Kokichi had 2, Maki had 1. Found on the ground near the 3... Yeah, I'm gonna... okay. Found on the ground near the 3 exocells in the cyber courtyard. Electrohammers can be disabled... Or electrohammers can disable any electronic device they're used on. However, they run out of power very quickly, and a single use on an exocell will completely drain an electrohammer. After being drained, they require 24 hours of charging to be usable again. The day before the body was discovered, the exocells surrounding Monokuma in the courtyard were given commands to observe his movements via the remote control Kokichi had. Yeah, because the bottle looks different. There were many poisons lined up on the shelves in the Ultimate Detectives Research Lab. Out of them all, only the Strike 9 poison bottle had less poison in it. It takes some time for Strike 9 to fully take effect, but it is 100% fatal even if a small amount enters the body. Found stuffed in the toilet and in the hangar's bathroom. Small holes were found in the back of on one sleeve. Both holes had traces of blood around them. No one had seen Kokichi during the entire investigation or up until the start of the class trial. Interesting. And that is all of the bullets. Okay. And I guess without further ado, let's begin. Oh boy.
Ahem! Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
They're all dead.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it.
Oh my gosh, they have question marks on their thing too.
Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
Sorry.
And that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that.
Is it really?
We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live. And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of
gosh.
those before.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Ooh, that's a notification popping up. Okay, fine.
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances?
'Cause
Interesting.
For this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown.
Do you not even know?
Given these circumstances, start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous.
Really?
After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Of course.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue.
Really?
It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial
Oh
moving.
my gosh, you're such a troll.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The Blackened is the mastermind, Kokichi.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
Yeah.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
Exactly.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
Maki, don't do that.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Yeah.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Let's go. Okay. Let's just think about this.
The victim has to be Kaito.
Kaito was
That's not
taken
what I wanted to
prisoner
do.
by Kokichi,
Taken
so he could
prisoner.
have killed him whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it.
No
So the victim must be
evidence.
Kaito.
And the
No.
culprit must be
There is
Kokichi.
evidence.
You
Maki,
lost a
interesting.
Really good guy today.
Oh no.
Ka-zing! If only mages could cast revive spells.
Oh no. There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. It's too early to declare who the victim is.
The victim has to be Kaito.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi, so he could have killed him
prisoner.
whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
I gotta remember.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence.
There we go.
That's wrong!
Starting off this trial strong.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Yes.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
It is, and it was for some reason in the toilet.
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve.
Ooh.
That
That's
would
interesting.
indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press.
Okay, Maki.
As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Thingies. Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. But why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she'd want us to believe Kaito is still alive. Either way, it seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Yeah.
Yeah? What about them?
There's something peculiar about those clothes. Yeah, the sleeve.
That's it!
Like, why is it just showing the sleeve?
Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to lead to that being Kaito.
If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty.
Yeah, and there was nothing in that sleeve. That's the thing, yeah!
There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Already? What did she just say? Shall I kill that logic? Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you.
Maki, what is up with you?
If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Okay, we're already doing this. Rebuttal showdown. What do I get?
The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else but Kaito.
Yeah.
If you can't see that,
If I can't see that, what?
then you weren't looking hard enough.
We don't know that.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
Exactly.
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
His
So
arms
when the
through.
hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve.
Okay.
If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Okay, I need to
Yo,
look at something real quick. The body was discovered. The only thing left. When the body was discovered, only the left sleeve was sticking out of the hydraulic press. A single small hole can be seen where the sleeve is sticking out. Was the left side the one that he had his arm through all the time?
always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Cut through your words.
Oh wait, he put one through.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right
Yeah.
arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
He wore it so weirdly.
And the left sleeve was the one we found
Yeah,
inside the press.
that's what I was thinking.
Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Yes, it's a very.
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the
You
sleeves.
can't just say that.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
And your
Stop
face is
getting
full
in
of
my way.
holes.
I have to defeat Kokichi.
Maki, what's really going on? Seems you made up your mind that Kaito is definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim.
He doesn't
'Cause
have
if
to be.
Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
Koichi's not the mastermind.
Yeah,
I really don't
that's
think he
true.
is.
Monokuma,
He's the ultimate
hurry
liar.
up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
It is too soon.
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now.
Oh no.
Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
I'm scared. I'm scared. What? Oh my gosh, they're gonna freaking be in the XSL, aren't they?
An exisal?
Oh my gosh.
What? Why is an Exisol here?
Haha. Whoops.
What?
My bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
He's still alive? What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisol and kind of dozed off.
You shut up.
And that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
Stop this, please.
You guys thought I died? I would never!
Oh.
No way!
Oh, it's... They're both just in there.
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like
It's
you.
gonna constantly switch between Kaito and Kokichi, isn't it?
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
I'm
Is that
so
really you,
confused.
Kokichi?
That's right, Cracker Jack.
I don't believe you.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel.
I don't believe.
You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera.
For what?
It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly.
What?
The moment the victim died.
And then you say the victim, but you're giving no definite answer.
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma. Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
The victim was actually Himiko. Monokuma grabbed the camera from the exisal, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor, and played the tape for us. I'm not ready to look at this. I am not ready to look at this. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't believe that. Okay, maybe I do. What? I don't... Should I believe that, though?
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed.
What?
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way.
Do I believe you?
This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma?
I don't trust either of you.
Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
I don't believe either of you. I'm just saying.
If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
But you're saying the moment... Okay, so if Kaito is the one dead, you're saying... First of all, how did you replicate that voice so perfectly? Second of all, you're saying that's the moment he died, but I don't think that's the moment he died.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted.
Are you sure?
The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
A murder video. Oh, that's definitely going to come up. Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brain splattered all over that machine.
I love Himiko's voice actress.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
Probably
Starting?
because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
That's pretty impressive.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He just told us that he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaito? That's the thing.
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exisal.
Yes. With that, we can
I
definitively
don't
say
believe
that the
this.
culprit is... you.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died. which means you were present at the scene.
Not necessarily.
As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Yeah.
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
Shut up. What?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exisal after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown. To jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof, so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
I don't believe it, guys.
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
No.
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
No.
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer.
I still don't believe it.
But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules.
Oh, so now you're freaking one for rules.
That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Boy.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now.
Does he
Let's
not know?
go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right.
Let's go, Shuichi.
The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video.
Yeah.
There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit?
He's not.
Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
That's sort of what I thought from the beginning. What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us?
That's not possible.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
Oh my gosh. Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Guys, he's the ultimate liar. Just stop.
Yepers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help.
Interesting.
I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Oh my gosh.
Are you serious?
I mean, Kaito is the one.
What's the truth and what's a lie?
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit.
No.
He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds.
I'm afraid Maki is the
The
culprit.
footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
Only option? Is that really true? Are we just going to leave it at that? Oh boy, another one. Okay. There's still that other panel over there, so it's just making me think, like...
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Yes.
Kaito got crushed to death.
Kaito got crushed to death.
Horrible video.
I was in the video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Is Kaito in
Which
the
just
hangar?
leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit
No.
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
Wait, the safety function. Kokichi killed Kaito with the hydraulic press. That's the consensus right now. I can't read. Is that even possible?
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
Safety function, okay.
We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death.
Yes, that was in the video.
What a horrible video.
I didn't even think about that.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing
Interesting.
game. And Kaito's killer.
I'm missing something here. Would it
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito.
maybe? Oh boy, I missed. Nope, that's not it.
I was wrong.
I need to read
There's no
this again. The hydraulic press's safety function causes it to stop when the infrared sensor detects a living thing.
Kokichi is the
Maybe
culprit.
Himiko's?
We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
I think it is the safety function.
Kaito got crushed to death.
Oh, to death! To death! That was the thing!
That's wrong.
Because he couldn't have been crushed to death.
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
A safety function.
And didn't Kibo
Yes,
know about
It
that?
was written on the safety precautions.
Why didn't you say
The
anything?
hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Yes.
Which
That's
is
correct.
why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
Uh-huh. Or wait, what? Oh yeah, yeah.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
That's what I was already saying.
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
No, I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosol's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
Yeah.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do.
We do.
I have a plausible theory for the murder.
What?
Yes, there's a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. I found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. What is the question? What clue suggests the cause of death was not being crushed by the hydraulic press? The poison. Okay. That's not what he wants. Fine. What does he want, then? He said around the hangar. I don't know. The poison? No. I don't understand. This suggests that the cause of death was not the crushing by the hydraulic press. Oh, it was turned off. Right? Where was that at? I don't know where that was at. I don't know. I did not mean to click that, actually. Oh, come on. Would it be the arrows and stuff? I don't know. I really don't know. I already picked that. Oh, wait.
This is it!
I'm an idiot.
There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged.
I was thinking murder weapon and not like, oh, it wasn't there. Okay. That's fine.
The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
You know, those bloodstains specifically look like coughing up blood.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
Yeah. We may not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that should suggest a cause of death. Where? What? What piece of evidence is linked to the cause of death? I don't... Oh, the little thing. The little thing, right?
There!
Yeah.
The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
Uh-huh.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon. I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Wait, what?
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
Oh, no.
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not impossible. I can show you. The weapon that left a small hole in Kaito's sleeve. That was the arrow. What? No? What? What weapon left small holes in Kaito's sleeves? What? What do you mean, no? Then the crossbow, right?
This is it!
Okay, why not the arrow?
I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
I guess the arrow isn't a weapon, but still.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small.
Crossbow arrow, not the crossbow.
Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow?
Maybe.
If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Himiko, what's going on?
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
How do you know?
He's just playing with us.
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Hope? Despair?
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
I
well
wonder
then.
who shot Kaito with the crossbow.
Shot Kaito with
What
the
a mystery,
crossbow.
right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
Inside
We couldn't
the
go in the
hangar.
hangar. The alarm
No.
system and electric barrier were in the way.
If we couldn't go in the hangar, and Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see.
No! Somebody could have shot that from the outside. Kaito would have been in there, but the murder weapon was the crossbow. Knowing that, we should be able to visualize the murder.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow.
I just now
mystery,
realizing
right,
that.
guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the Kaito.
Oh boy.
We couldn't go
Oh
in
my
here.
gosh, stop. I want to try that, please. I like how it cycles through the names when it's like going towards
What a mystery,
going to
right,
another
guys?
person.
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired
Oh no, not yet.
from inside the hangar to hit.
Yep.
That's wrong!
Because just not thinking about that, you can shoot him from freaking outside. Oh, this case just got even more complicated.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
Yep.
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it?
I don't want to make one of you the
Is
culprit.
that what a detective does?
Huh?
Do you want freaking false
Do
hope?
detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends?
What is up with you?
It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too. You're always suspicious of your friends.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Very.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial.
Oh boy.
So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
Yes.
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Oh no.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
Oh boy.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
Ew, no, stop.
See? Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
Which was...
Never knew about any crossbows.
You did. That's a
In
lie.
other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Yeah.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Himiko, just tell us the truth,
Yes,
please.
she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night.
Yes, please explain, Himiko, to the class.
Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
No.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am.
Really?
What?
That crossbow came from your
Oh,
research
so that's
lab,
what you're
right?
freaking talking about.
You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted.
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious.
Okay, whatever.
Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit. I swear. Kokichi's the
Oh no, here we
one.
go. Mass panic
Maki
debate.
too. They're both the culprits.
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit.
Guys, stop.
Maybe
no
I'm
way
the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit.
I like how they're like, I'm not the culprit, and Kokichi's like, maybe I'm the culprit. Also, this is very different. Okay.
Went to the hangar.
Number one suspect, because I was in the hangar.
If you are the culprit,
I guess I'll just go with this one first.
then explain the crossbow.
That thing doesn't matter at all. I'm the #1 suspect.
Oh, you're really gonna be annoying, aren't you?
I'm the one who shot Kaito.
Who shot first? We should look at the inconsistencies in their testimony ceremonies. There's a lie there somewhere.
I'm the #1 suspect because I was in the hangar.
I was only replenishing my magic.
Oh yeah, sure.
What do you mean replenishing your magic?
There's a good magic source around there. So I went there
The
empty-handed.
#1 suspect.
Empty-handed. There it is. There it is. Okay.
And I left empty-handed.
You did not leave empty-handed.
Went to the hangar.
#1
Well,
suspect.
you did leave
I was in the
empty-handed.
hangar.
You weren't there
The crossbow at the crime
empty-handed.
scene did not come from me.
That's true.
Anyone could have gotten it from her research lab.
Then who
The
actually...
#1 suspect.
Kokichi did, of course.
Okay.
Why am I
The #1 suspect because I was in the hangar.
I was only replenishing my magic.
Sure you were.
What do you mean replenishing your magic?
There's a good magic source around there. They're
The
empty-handed.
#1 suspect.
Oh, please stop
And
this.
I left empty-handed.
Oh my gosh, I freaking hate this.
So I went there
The
empty-handed.
#1 suspect.
Let's go.
I heard it!
I heard it.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed. But that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
Miko, just tell us what happened. It'll be fine,
But
okay?
Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No! That was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me!
She cannot cosplay as other people.
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Technically, she could cosplay them, though.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
Yeah.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Hey, Miko, why?
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
No, stop.
Wait,
She's not the culprit.
That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it! It's the truth! Please believe me!
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Oh my gosh.
Not you! If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying!
That is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? She was acting very suspiciously. Oh? What's next?
I'm not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
Do you?
I only carried the case.
Read the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
Didn't even
Another true
use.
statement.
And that's all! I didn't do anything else in the hangar!
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Hmm.
Ah, 'cause Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
Interesting. To hit Kaito with the crossbow, you'd have to be fairly good with it. Would Himiko have done this? That's the question.
I'm not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
It would be, yeah, it would be disassembled at that point.
I only carried the case.
But why?
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
Another true
Oh,
statement.
yeah.
And that's all! I didn't do anything else in the hangar!
100% exactamundo.
It would be right there. I like the yelling.
Crossbow.
Let's go.
I agree.
Consent. Okay.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
She didn't know how to put it together.
Use it? Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it.
Yes.
But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
He didn't teach me that, right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before?
What is happening?
Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie.
Interesting.
I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
Hi, Angie. Hi, Ryoma.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Me too, Samuki.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
That's what I was thinking. Ask to? Perhaps the person who asked was... probably... Kaito. Maybe.
That's it!
Yeah.
Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it.
Yeah.
Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know you like me.
Oh my gosh.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
As much as I hate Kokichi, I love him at the same time.
I like you.
Oh no, stop this. Stop.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
I think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that. Maybe Kaito is trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. Don't you worry, I'll do something about all of this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret.
Interesting.
Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
Aww.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Oh?
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little.
Oh my
and then
gosh.
he asked me to get him a crossbow.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind.
Me too, Samuki.
So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
Well, obviously he assembled it.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
It does.
No, it happened a little
Oh?
differently. Both Kaito
Oh,
and
yeah,
Kokichi
yeah.
shot the crossbow.
I thought that's what Kibo was talking about, and there's proof of that. Proof of that, because his clothes.
This is it!
Yeah, because there was holes in it.
Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
So Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There's no
You don't
doubt
remember
that they
you were
shot
shot?
each other with the crossbow, but
It doesn't matter.
huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. Maki's been acting strangely. But why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. 'Cause in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
I think otherwise.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
Stop rushing this trial!
You sure about that?
Oh?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter.
Really?
It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exit? Stuff like that.
That's what I was saying!
What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going.
That's what. Oh my
Voice is even
gosh.
coming from the Exisol and
But we
everything.
heard Kaito's voice. Did you guys forget
But
about
we heard
that?
it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Why am I Monokuma?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this Exisol has a voice changer.
Oh my gosh. It. What?
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi.
But why would you pretend to be Kokichi?
But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys.
Oh my gosh. Sounds like All Might.
The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.